morning to one and all present here. Imagine you're 16, standing at the edge of your life that you've so carefully curated, only to watch it destroy and uproot itself in front of you. That was me. My name is Pari Vasani. I study in 12th grade humanities and welcome to my TED Talk. And today I want to share my story. It's not just about surviving through challenges, but choosing to thrive through them. It's a story about finding joy and home, not in a place, but within yourself. So, I was 16 studying in Vadodara, Gujarat, my lovely hometown, where life felt warm with a familiar rhythm. Everything was perfect. I had my friends, my school, my dreams of being a designer. I truly was happy. But life threw us a curveball. Well, multiple curveballs. My father had brain strokes. Each one felt like a crack in the foundation of our family. Everything felt haywire. My family wasn't the same, I wasn't the same. I was an immature teenager with raging hormones, and the only form of stability I had were my friends, my social circle. So, in the middle of 11th grade, we decided to abandon all that and move to Delhi. I was completely uprooted. And Delhi was a completely different story. The social circles were tight knit, the syllabus was different, and I struggled to fit in for months on end. I felt like a small fish in a vast ocean. But then something changed. I remember as clear as yesterday, I was doom scrolling in my room in a pool of self pity when I came across a quote by Maya Angelou. It said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Now I understand it's not that magnificent of a quote, but at that moment it was exactly what I needed. I finally realized that the move to Delhi, my father's illness, the absolute isolation because I had no friends, as devastating as it was, cannot and should not define me. All that I could control is how I reacted to it. And so finally, I began to see Delhi as an opportunity rather than a challenge. And the city's vibrancy, its chaos, it started to feel like home. I found joy in the street full of Chandni Chowk and the quiet nights on my society's roof and the friendships that grew stronger each and every day. I made amazing friends. But life threw us yet again another curveball. My father had a severe brain stroke, one that nearly took him from us. And as I sat at his bedside, holding his hand for days on end, praying for any kind of miracle, any glimmer of hope, that he will be alright. And finally, miraculously, he began to heal. It was slow, but it was hope. And in that hope, I found my strength. I realized that life's challenges don't pause, they pile on, but so does our capacity to grow. And just like that, by the end of 11th grade, I carved out a place for myself in Delhi. I had friends who loved me, teachers who supported me. I felt like home. I felt happy for the first time in 6 months. But as my father's health stabilized, we decided to move back to Vadodara. And just like that, I was uprooted again. I won't lie, it hurt. It hurt more than anything I have ever experienced. But this time I was different. I was carrying the lessons that I learned from Delhi: resilience, adaptability, and the ability to start anew, no matter how many times life decides to uproot you. And that was also the time when I realized that we humans, the smartest species on the face of this earth, are incredibly and hilariously foolish. We're constantly looking for a place to belong. Our urge of belongingness has turned into a survival instinct. Whether that's in the perfect personality, the perfect grades, the perfect job, or the perfect home. I was looking for the perfect home. You know the kinds you see in the coming of age Hollywood movies? But life isn't like that. And each and every one of us in this room, honestly, has learned that the hard way. So, what's the lesson in all this? The lesson is that home isn't a place, it's a mindset. Our urge of belongingness, it's a mindset. It's the strength we carry within us, the ability to adapt, our hope. And as the great poet Rumi once said, wounds are the place where the light enters you. My wounds, my father's illness, the isolation, the move, were the places where I found my strength, eventually. And to anyone facing their own upheavals, you have to understand you are stronger than you think. Life will test you, it's supposed to. It will move you, it will change you, it will break your heart. But it will also give you chances to rebuild, to grow, and to shine. Choose to embrace those chances. Choose to find joy, even in the chaos. And most importantly, choose to be the author of your own story. So, I'm 17, I'm back in Vadodara, and I'm still writing my own story. My father is healing, my heart is full. And I've realized that wherever life takes me next, I'll be alright. Because I'm carrying my home with me, in my resilience, in my courage. And I suggest you all do the same. Find your resilience. Build your home, not in a place or a city, but in yourself, in your courage, and your ability to keep going each and every day. Thank you.